Developers behind London's newest skyscraper say most of the jobs connected with running the building will go to local people. The Shard is due to open next year with the promise of hundreds of new posts, but there is concern that it's only the lowest paid jobs being offered to the people of Southwark. Victoria Sill reports.
It's nearly finished. Just a few more 100 panes of glass to go on what will be Europe's tallest building. But developers say they want its benefits to be felt by those living in its shadow.
Something like this sort of a project is really successful when it grounds itself in the neighbourhood. And we want to make sure that in terms of, it being a large project, it's felt on that sort of micro scale in terms of the way that, it's people in the local area relate to it.
One way that local people can relate to it is to work there. Southwark College is tailor-making courses to prepare students for jobs that will be available once the building opens for business. The Shard says it will offer 75% of all building management and services jobs to local people.
Seller who are building the Shard have actually engaged 18 months before they even open with the community, with training providers such as ourselves, and said, these are the jobs we know we will need to run the building as a starting point. Help us to find people who can do these jobs.
It's a policy designed to stop all the new jobs going to people outside the borough.
Over the last 10 to 15 years in Southwark, we have started to see quite a lot of office developments and businesses relocating into the borough, a lot more jobs in the borough. Unfortunately, though, we still see Southwark having a much higher rate of unemployment than we see in other parts of London.
And residents say it's not just about the quantity of jobs, but the quality.
It can't just be having minimum wage jobs as cleaners or people working in coffee bars or sandwich shops to serve the people working in these new big tall buildings. It needs to be a real opportunity for local people to climb up the ladder and benefit and share.
The challenge for the Shard when it opens next year will be to ensure that changes to London's skyline are matched by real changes on the ground. Victoria Sill, BBC London News.
7,000